Rupa Goswami ki jai, Prabhupada ki jai. Nava priya kamanjari rachita karna pura shriyam Vinidrataramalati kalita sekhari nojwalam Darochaspasidhyutika gatita vargu vaikakshakam Vraje vijayinam bhaje vipina deshata keshavam Vishangi manikastani pranata shringi pige kshane Mridanga-mukhi dhumale shabali hamsi priye Iti swasura-bhikulam taralam avayantam muda Vraje vijayinam bhaje vipina deshata keshavam Ghana pranaya medhuran madhura narama goshtikala vilas nilayan miladapidha veshavidyutina Sakhinnakhilasharaya patishu hasayantam gira Vraje vijayinam bhaje vipina deshata keshavam Shramambukanikavadidara vilidhagandantaram Samudhagiridhatumir likitacharupatranpuram Uddanchadalimandaridhyutividam vivakralakam Vraje vijayinam bhaje vipina deshata keshavam Nibadhanavatarna kavali vilokanotkantaya Natat kuraputanchaleya raghubit bhuvam bhidantim Kalena dhavalagatam lagunivartayatam puro Vraje vijayinam bhaje vipina deshata keshavam Padankatati bhirvaram virachayantamadhvashriyam Chalataranaichikinichaya dhuli dhumrasrajam Marulahari chanchalikrita dukula chudancharam Vraje vijayinam bhaje vipina deshata keshavam Vilasa muralikala dvanibhirullasan manasa Kshanadakhila ballavi pulakayantam antaragrihe Muhurvidadhatam vridi pramuditancha goste Shwasarim Vraje vijayinam bhaje vipina deshata keshavam उपेत्य पथि सुन्दरि ततिभिराभिरभ्यर्चितम् स्मिताङ्कुरकरम्बितै लतादपङ्गभङ्गिषादै स्तनस्तावकसञ्चरण नयनचञ्चरिकाञ्चलम् व्रजे विजयिनं भज विपिनदेशतकेशवम् इदं निखिलबलविकुलमहोत्सवोल्लासम् क्रमेण तिलय पुमान् पठति सुष्ठुपद्याष्टकम् तम् उज्ज्वलधियं सदा निजपदारविन्दद्वये रतिं दददाचलां सुखयतात् विशाखा सखा। श्री रूप गोस्वामी की जय, श्री प्रभुपाद की जय, गुरु महाराज की जय। हरे कृष्ण।
Jai, thank you very much, Karuna. Beautifully sung as usual. Kamakshi, do you want to read the translations?
Yes, Mataji, I can do it.
Good.
Translation. I worship Keshav, who returns from the forest of Raj with his ears beautified with earrings made of fresh kadamba buds, whose crown is brightened by blooming multi-flowers, and around whose neck a wreath of slightly blooming Utica flowers is wound. I worship Keshav, who returns from the forest of Braj, joyfully wandering amongst his Surabi cows, calling them by name, Vishangi, Manikanshani, Rantanshangi, Pingeshani, Rindaga, Mukhi, Damsa, Sabali, Hamshi, Vamshipriya. I worship Keshav, who returns from the forest of Braj. He is softened by deep love, enjoys sweet joking conversations, and he is abode of all playful enjoyments.
Sure, because I think you need to, I think throat. You don't have to put your movies in your mouth, do you?
We can hear you, Mataji. He shines in many different dresses and laughs at the best jokes that his friends make along the way. I worship Keshav, who returns from the forest of Braj. The leaves that were painted on his cheeks were mountain minerals, are slightly washed away by drops of perspiration, and his curly locks defeat the luster of a cluster of bees. I worship Keshav, who returns from the forest of Braj. The cows that eagerly look at their bound up calves deeply carve the soil with their dancing hooves, and he withholds them with the soft playing of his flute. I worship Keshav, who returns from the Braj, beautifying the roads of his footprints, whose garland is made gray by the dust thrown up by his herd of restless cows, and whose cloth, scarf, and crown are moving along with the waves of the blowing wind. I worship Keshav, who returns from the forest of Raj, where he gladdened the minds of all the cowherd girls at once with the playful and artful tunes of his Murli flute, which causes them to horripilate of ecstasy, which their inner quarters, and who constantly gives joy to the heart of the Queen of Braj, Yashoda. I worship Keshav, who returns from the forest of Braj, being worshipped by hundreds of dancing, playful glances and beautiful smiles of the beautiful girls on the road. and corners of whose bee-like eyes move restlessly around their bud-like breasts. To avoid who nicely recites these 8 prayers that are festival of bliss for all the cowherd girls, the friend of Vishaka, Sri Krishna will give firmly fixed attraction to his lotus feet. Such a pure-minded soul will attain all happiness. Thank you. Haribol.
Thank you, Kamakshi and Karuna. So that was the Keshavastakam by Rupa Goswami. Keshavastakam ki jai.